Hi, this is Baird from Rhinestone Alphabets, and you're looking at my hoodie font that I created to go on the back of hoodies, although it's really a versatile font. And we're in WinPC Sign. Now this is the finished product, and the reason this looks a little bigger than the size that it comes in at an SS10 stone is because once I finished making the design, if you hold the Shift key down, you can actually change the size of the design, and you're still going to have the 3mm stones, which means you can eyeball it a little bit and figure out what's best for you and for your cutter, because every cutter is different. I like to try to make them as tight as I can when I send it to the cutter. I think the finished design looks so nice when the stones are close together, but everyone has a different style. So this particular word, once again, I just typed in with my caps lock on. And in WinPC Sign, you don't size this until after you've typed your word. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So you type your word, go into your font box, and stick a 2 in there. And that's the correct size for an SS10. Now, to get the inside of this, what you're going to do is go into Edit and Duplicate. And now there's 2 basketball words on top of each other. So we're going to double click on the top one, and it's going to open up the text box, which is what we need to do to change that text to the inside. And that little a is the lowercase letters. So it's just going to change all of them to the lowercase letters in the alphabet that you have. So now you can see they all fit together really nicely. And so the next thing that I would do on this, there's 2 ways of working with it. I'm pretty proficient working with it, and the way I do it is I'll take one at a time when it's inside there. So I have the pink highlighted, and I would actually at this point convert the text to path, and then in the same step I would change it to circle and hit the 3mm sizing. And then on the next outside part, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to convert it to a path, change it to circle, and hit the SS13 button. So now this is really ready to go. Now, the other way that you can do it is go ahead and duplicate and go in and change it. And when you're just starting out, I think it's probably easier to separate them out. So you've got the 2 words here separated out. So when you work with it, you're working with each one. And again, this is ready to convert text to path. And this one's ready to convert text to path. And again, you've got the same thing going on here as I do. It's just that I eliminated the step of taking them apart. So now that I have this in finished form, and I've clicked on Change to Circle, WinPC has the ability, if you hold the Shift key down, to pull that design out. So you can actually pull it out, and it will just space those stones. They're still 3mm stones, as you can see here. However, the stones are further apart. So let's go ahead and pull it in, because I like them closer together. And you just pick them, you put them where you feel comfortable based on your cutter. Now, the last thing that I would do with this design is I would grab each of these letters, and I'm going to just pull them closer together because it'll make it a little more of a compact word. And I always do this with most of my fonts. And WinPC makes this part really easy. So I'm just using my arrow key and I'm pulling it in. And again, now that's ready to go, and it's about 11 inches. Now, for me, I'm going to pull in those stones just a little closer together. But like I said, everybody's different on that part. And hope that makes sense. And when you send that to the cutter, then you're going to have a nice design. Thanks for watching.